Folks, hello, it's Dr. Iyabo Webzel from Atlanta, Georgia. It's been a minute. I think I did come live last week, right? Yeah, but it's been a minute. Yeah, I've missed you guys. I thought I'd come live. It's always a different vibe coming live as opposed to reels, right? I still love coming live because when I go live, I feel like I'm really in the same room with all of you, and so many of you are joining already. So before I keep talking and talking and talking, can you let me know that you can hear me okay? Number one, can you hear me okay? Number two, can you see me okay? Okay, can you please say that? Can you please answer those two questions, not say that? And then you guys tell me where you're joining in from. Okay, Alicia Montgomery says, yes, you can hear me. Wow, my contacts are doing well today. I'm quite far away from my phone and my ring light, but I can see what you typed. Yay. Okay, good. Diva Queen Esther says, yes, we hear and see you. Wonderful. So, very good, thank you. I think most of you on this live probably already know who I am, so I don't need to introduce myself. If you're new to this live, then you need to follow me and you need to come to my page and you need to learn about me. You need to click the link in my bio, go to my website, read about me, or look through my first 10 to 20 posts, or rather my most recent 10 to 20 posts, and you'll find out about me. All you have to do is read about 5 of my captions and you'll know who I am, because on my captions I always introduce myself most of the time. I have that paragraph that I post all the time. My name is Dr. Iyabo. I'm a business owner, I'm a coach, I'm a this, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. So if you're new to this live, just learn about me later on, because I just want to dive in. And I see there's some people from Atlanta, from Abuja, from Omaha, Nebraska. Wow, Alicia, nice to see you. From Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hello, folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ask Dr. Iyabo. So I'm ready to answer your questions anytime. If you have any business questions, whether they're online business questions or offline business questions, or you have personal branding or business branding questions, I'm here for you. I don't really want to take relationship questions today because it's just really off. So if you have a relationship question, you need to just enroll in my coaching, okay? I have 1 week coaching that will be perfect for you if you have relationship or dating questions. But today, we're talking about business, we're talking about branding, we're talking about finances, we're talking about financial freedom, time freedom. We're talking about all those things that we women desire, because again, the online space is growing. There are many of you, and I do, I read some of your posts, I get the vibe. A lot of you are starting to think like, the online space is getting too saturated. There's too many people wanting to be coaches. There's too many people this, too many people that. Just remember that nothing can ever be saturated for God's child, okay? I take my faith very seriously. Nothing can ever be too saturated if you're God's child. And we're all God's children, right? Right? If you're on this live and you're God's child, let me move towards the camera. If you're on this live and you're God's child, type amen. I am God's child, okay? I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm protected by God. I'm signed, sealed, and delivered in God's hands. He always provides for me. He always protects me. He always blesses me as long as I work hard, as long as I do my part. So if somebody has typed amen. If you're God's child, type amen. Yes, let's start typing. So nothing can get too saturated. Starting to talk about something, the online space is too saturated. I don't want to be a coach. I don't want to do this. That's just a symptom of fear. Okay? That's just a symptom of fear. And we don't live by fear. We have to live by faith, and we have to live by our actions. So make sure your faith is strong, but make sure you're putting in the action. That's what I wanted to start with, because I do have a talk prepared for today, just in case you guys don't have a lot of questions for me. So again, I'm going to start taking your questions. So type your online business, offline business questions, type your branding questions for me. It's better to type it in the question bubble to the right side, to the right lower corner of your page, just so that if there are many comments, I don't lose the questions. So please start typing your questions. But today I prepared a talk for you. I want to discuss 7 tips, okay? 7 tips for you if you're trying to create or scale your online business, or you're trying to be an effective content creator, or you're trying to just monetize your social media. So I have 7 tips for all of us who are, building. Hi, Alexandria. Hi, sis. How are you? So I have 7 tips for all of us who are in this online space, who are building our businesses in the online space, or we're building our personal brand in the online space, or we're wanting to be monetized content creators. So basically, if you're looking to make money, okay, that's the summary. If you're looking to make money in the online space, I have 7 tips for you. Again, bring the questions anytime. Actually, let me type here, ask me your questions anytime. Hi, Alex, how are you? Ask me your questions anytime. Yeah, let me type that here and let me pin it. Let me pin. Hello, my people. All my people are on here. Hi, lovey-doveys. How are you? Hello. So ask me your questions anytime. This is Ask Dr. Iyabo, but I'm going to start the talk while you guys are warming up and you're asking me questions. So if you're looking to make money in the online space, period, okay, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn or YouTube, again, you shouldn't be trying to monetize on all of those platforms, okay? Don't do too much. Some of you do too much and then you get overwhelmed and you give up. Focus. You already know my favorite word is focus, okay? You can't start 6 businesses at once. You can't start 6 shops at once, okay? You focus on one thing, let that thing grow to a certain point. Let it grow to, an income of 250K or 500K before you start to diversify. So if you want to monetize your Instagram, stay on Instagram and focus on Instagram. Okay, I guess that's a tip on its own. Focus on Instagram. Some of you will try Instagram for 6 months or 1 year. Oh, it's saturated. There are too many people. I can't make money. Then you jump to TikTok. Then you jump to LinkedIn. Then to YouTube. Then to Clubhouse. You guys like to jump. Just focus, okay? Because Rome was not built overnight. You're not going to make that money overnight. So please focus. So if you focused on the social media platform you want to use now, I am most active on Instagram, but for sure, I post on LinkedIn once a week or once every 2 weeks. I try to post up more often there, but Instagram keeps me busy. I also am active on YouTube, okay? But I've been doing this for a long time, okay? I've been in business for 19 years. So don't compare yourself if you're a newbie. And a newbie in business is somebody who's been in business for less than 5 years, okay? If you've been in business for less than 5 years, you're still a newbie to the business world. So if you're a newbie to the business world, you need to focus on one platform. At the very most, 2 platforms. At the very, very, very most, 2 platforms, okay? And you have to stay consistent. You can't keep dilly-dallying back and forth. Oh, this one isn't working, that one isn't working. Then you go missing from Instagram for 1 month. Then you come back. Then you have to be consistent, okay? There's a question. Let me take the question. Oh, it says no questions yet. I guess the person deleted it. Okay, so these are 7 tips for you if you're looking to make money in the online space. The number 1 tip I have for you is that, again, if you're new to business, if you've been in the business world for less than 5 years, you're still new to business. It doesn't matter if you've made $5 million, even in those 5 years. It doesn't matter if you've made $10 million in those 5 years. You're still new to business, okay? Because I've seen many, many businesses in the first 5 years make 5 million, make 10 million, then they make some fatal mistake and they're gone. Okay? So if you're a new business, you have to show your face. Did you hear me? Okay? Many of you will come up with these ideas and you're like, oh yeah, but there's this Instagram platform I know who only posts poems. She doesn't show her face. She only has words. She doesn't show her face. Well, okay? Those are the minority. Okay? Common things happen commonly. Those are the minority. And if you look at most of those people who post only words on their Instagram platform and they have like 1 million followers, 5 million followers, again, you don't know if anybody is making money. So that's another thing. If a platform has 1 million followers, it doesn't mean they're making $1 million. Hello? Okay? Don't be deceived. Okay? The number of followers you have is not directly proportional to your let me see. I added my question in the question box. Should I post it here? Yes, I don't see it. It's not coming up. Let me see. Dr. Jack, PhD, it's not coming up. So please post it here. I don't know what's going on with the question box. Kindly post it here, please. You know, so some of you feel like if you see a platform that has 5 million followers, it means that the person is a millionaire. No. Okay? The number of followers is not directly proportional to the person's wealth. Also, on the reverse, somebody with 16,000 followers or 5,000 followers could be a millionaire. Okay? So please, 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 guys, this thing about followers, I want you to just get out of your system now. If you're looking to make money on social media, the first tip I have for you is you have to show your face. Okay? All the people that are telling you can have a social media platform without showing your face, they're lying to you. Again, yes, there are some platforms. I've seen some cooking platforms also where they don't show their face. It's just the cooking, or there are few that are psychologists and they only show the text. Yeah, but those are the minority. And if you look at what those people post, okay? The cooking platforms, the psychologists, or some other people who post without showing their face, what they post is excellent content. Okay? It is excellent content. The cooking videos are shot in high resolution. The transitions are perfect. They are really, really good platforms. But those are the minority. If you have a business, you have to show your face. It's the same thing with offline businesses. If you've just started a restaurant today, or you start maybe a hair salon, or you start a nail spa or something, and you as the owner, you don't show up there. You don't go there. You just start it, you hire people, and then you disappear. You're just at home, drinking your tea, having fun, and you don't show up there. That business will crumble. It will crumble unless you're like Oprah Winfrey or you're Beyonce, right? And you have a whole management team behind you and you're just big. Okay, I'm not talking about those people, so stop comparing yourself to them. I'm talking to you, newbie small business owner. You want to start a business, but you don't want to show up there. Keep your 9-to-5 job. Keep your 9-to-5 job. I don't care whether it's service-based or product-based or whatever, you have to be there. So if you want an online business in the digital space, you have to show up on your platform. Okay? You have to show up. You have to do what I'm doing. You have to do lives. You have to record reels. People want to see you. They want to have a feel for who you are. So those people deceiving you and telling you that you don't need to show up, again, I don't know what to tell you. Even if you have the prettiest models, even if you're, let's say, a fashion designer, and you have the most gorgeous models that are modeling your clothes for you, you still have to show up to build that brand. Okay? You still have to show up. So that's the number one thing I want to, the reality, it's the truth that I want to tell you. Okay? So the coaches that are telling you, oh yeah, you don't need to show up. There are some platforms that don't show their face. That's the minority. That's the minority. Okay, and if you look at those platforms where the people who are behind the platforms never show their faces and they're doing well, okay? I don't know what your what's it called, standard for doing well is. It's not number of followers. If those people are making money, if they're making at least 250,000 a year, 500,000 a year, they don't show their face. They've been doing it, number one, for a long time. Number two, their content is excellent. It is excellent. So don't compare yourself to them. So if you know you want to have an online business, or you want to monetize your social media, or you want to make money from social media, but you've decided in your heart you're never going to show your face, I say keep your 9-to-5 job. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth so that you won't be discouraged. Keep your 9-to-5 job, because you do have to show up. Even if you have an offline business. For me, when I first started my pediatric practice 19 years ago, I showed up there every single day. I was seeing patients. I was staying overtime. Some weekends, I will even go in to do paperwork. I was there for many years, every single day, from early morning to early evening. I did, to build that community, to build that brand, for people to know me in that area. I was there. And then I started hiring doctors, and then I pulled back to part-time and all of that. But you have to show up in the beginning. I'm spending time on number one because a lot of you are deceived. And you have to hear from people who are seasoned in business like myself. I've been in the business world for 19 years, so I know. You know, unless you've passed that threshold where you're big, right? You're a big business, you're big, you can hire a big, massive team behind you that helps you, then, you know, you can go on a boat cruise for the next 5 years and be talking to your team from there. That's fine. I'm talking to you new business owners, less than 5 years, okay? I think Dr. Jackie or Dr. Jack, okay, Dr. Jack, PhD. Thank you. Dr. Jack, PhD, is asking me a question. She says, thank you. My following on Instagram is growing, but sales is not reflective of that. Any tips on creating balance between growth and making money? Okay. So what you're saying is that your followership is growing, but you're not making sales yet. Now, what are you selling? You didn't tell me what you're selling. Is it service-based? Are you a coach or a consultant? Or do you sell an online course? What are you selling? Or are you selling books? Or are you selling products? Can you tell me what you're selling? But while you're typing what you're selling, the first thing I want to say here is patience. Okay? Patience. Again, I don't know how long you've been doing this. Okay? I don't know how long you've been doing this, but if your followership is growing, it means that people obviously love your content, as long as you're not buying followers, because some people buy followers. If you're growing your followership organically, it means that you're doing something right. People love your content. They love what you're offering. So they're following you and they're watching you, Dr. Jack. They're watching you. They're listening to what you have to say. They're learning from you, okay? They will eventually buy. But your question is a very big, wide question, okay? It depends on many things. They may like your personality. They may like that you're educating them. They may like that you're entertaining them. But have you convinced them that they should buy from you? Right? And when I say convinced, I don't mean convinced as in literally convincing, but have they built enough trust in you to buy from you? Okay, number one. Number two, are you even selling? Okay, if I go to your platform now, will I be able to see you on many of your posts selling? Are you actually selling? Do people know what you're selling? Is your bio obvious of what you're offering? All of your posts, are they obvious about what you're offering and what you're selling? Because if you're not articulating what you're selling, or if you don't ask for the sale, nobody's going to buy. Okay, some of you say that you come to my DM and you're like, I'm not making money, and then I go to your page and I'm like, how are you going to make money? It's not obvious anywhere on your page about what you're selling. You know? Yes, so Dr. Jack, the answer to your question is if you're doing everything right, then all you need is patience. However, it's kind of hard for me to answer that question unless I look at your page, right? Because if you're not selling, if your content is not monetizable, because there's some content that entertains and educates, but is not monetizable. Okay, this is where your business strategy comes in. You can be entertaining and educating with your content, but you may never sell because people are just going to come to your page to feel good or to learn, but they're not buying. Okay, so let me see if you've typed for me what you offer. I also feel more confident. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm coming, my dear. Fabulous Nails, I'm coming. I don't see that. Maybe Dr. Jack has left. So Dr. Jack, PhD, if you're still here, please tell us what you're selling. But I hope I answered your question. If your following is growing and you're not making sales, the first question you have to ask yourself is, are you even doing everything possible to have a solid brand? If I come to your page, am I going to know from your bio what you're selling? Am I going to know who you are, what your qualifications are? Or even if you don't have any, how am I going to know about you? And am I going to know exactly what it is you're selling? Then if I click onto the first 10 posts, will I get to know about you even more? And will I know what you're selling? And will there be posts there where I can actually hear you articulating what you're selling? And even if you're not articulating it, are you articulating it in your caption? Okay? Because we have two opportunities to articulate what we're selling, either as we're speaking or in our caption. If all of that is really good and you're still not selling, then you just have to be patient. You have to, keep doing what you're doing. And another question I have for you is, if you are selling, do you have a link in your bio, right? Do you have a landing page or a website where people can go to see exactly what you're selling? And if so, are you getting any DMs? Are you getting any interest? If you're not getting any DMs, everything is just quiet, then maybe you're not doing some things right with your branding and your sales process, and you need me. You see how I'm asking for the sale now? Okay? If your following is growing and you're not making sales, you're not making money, you need a seasoned and experienced business and branding coach like myself to help you. Why? Because you can't do it alone. Because business strategy is very specific. It may seem easy and simple to you guys, but it is not that simple. So if your following is growing, you're not making money, come to me, pay for my coaching, let me help you. You have to invest in yourself. I did it. I invested in myself many times in my 30s and 40s in order to grow my business, in order to learn proper business strategy. You have to do it, okay? Let me see. Fabulous Nails says, I've been in the beauty industry for over 27 years. Wow, God bless your heart, my sister, not even my friend, my sister. I keep forgetting your name. I'm so ashamed that I don't remember your name, Fabulous Nails. It's because your name is not part of your username, so it's very hard for me to remember your name. I'm so embarrassed that I don't remember your name, but forgive me. Please type your name. So my sis Fabulous Nail says, I've been in the beauty industry for over 27 years and I wasn't showing my face until recently when I found my mentor, Dr. Iyabo. Oh, you're going to make me blush. Until recently when I found my mentor, Dr. Iyabo, and more people started to follow me and I'm getting more clients as well. Oh, it's not, and I also feel more confident. Thank you, Fabulous Nails. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. God bless you. So it's not a question, it's a statement. Love you, sis. Thank you so much. I'm glad. But you bought my ebook. You bought my ebook, so I think you've learned a lot from me, from following me, consuming my content, but you also bought my ebook, and all of that is in my ebook. So my ebook plus my content has really helped you. God bless you, sis. Oh, thank you. You are an angel to me as well. You're calling me your angel. You are an angel to me as well. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, you guys keep the questions coming. The second tip I want to give you if you're looking to make money online is that you should stop deleting your posts and your reels that you feel are not doing well. Okay? I see some of you do that. Stop deleting your reels. Number one is that reels are very unpredictable. Sometimes they're slow to catch up. My 2 or 3 reels that have gone viral, that have had more than 1 million views, they went viral about 2 or 3 weeks after I posted them. Okay? So the way that the Reels algorithm works, nobody knows. So stop deleting your posts. Rather than deleting them, archive them. I also read somewhere that if you delete your posts, it kind of confuses the algorithm. I don't know how. You guys I'm not technical. You guys are the tech people. Some of you are the tech people. But they say that if you delete your posts or your Reels, it affects how the algorithm is going to place you in, because your post or your reel would have been having views and likes, and then you delete it and it kind of just confuses the algorithm. So if you don't want that post anymore on your page, rather archive it, okay? But let's say you're trying to clean up your page. Let's say you hire a coach and the coach says, all of this content you have is just not good. I think we should delete it. That's fine. I've done that for many of my clients where when I start coaching them, I'm like, none of these posts are good. Do you want to archive them or delete them? And they're like, you know what? They're 100 years old. They're just not good. I want to delete them. That's fine. I'm talking about you that you have a regular platform and you post a reel because it only got 200 views and your other reels have got 2,000 views. You're embarrassed. You keep deleting it. Stop deleting your posts that are not doing well. Don't delete them. Archive them, or most importantly, leave them. Because like I said, reels sometimes they pick up after a week or 2 weeks. I've experienced that. I'm pretty sure there are people on this live or that are going to watch the replay that have experienced it. That first reel that went viral that now has like 2.3 million views, it started picking up views, I think, in the 2nd or 3rd week. And I just started getting all these followers and I started getting all these comments and I'm like, where are they coming from? And then I saw that reel and I'm like, I don't know how that happened. So leave them where they are. And another reason why you should stop, this is number 3. Another reason why you should stop deleting your content is you have to ask yourself, okay, that are you on social media to get popular? Or are you on social media to make money? Okay? You have to make a decision. That's number 3. Okay? That's number 3. Hi, somebody says they're new here. Hi, Kating. I can't really see. Kating alone. Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to my live. So, number 3 is you have to decide. Do you want to be popular? Or do you want to make money? Because they're 2 different things. Okay, they're 2 different things. If you're on Instagram because you want all of your posts to go viral, you want to have 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, you're not here to make money, then your strategy is different. Then you don't need to be on this live because I don't know how to make people popular. Okay? But I can help. I know how to help people make money. Okay? Oh, hi. Somebody else is new. I am Grace Ben. Says, hello, it's my first time on your live. Nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet all of you newcomers. Welcome to my platform. I hope you'll hit the follow button and I hope you'll turn on your notifications for me so that anytime I go live, you will see the notification and you'll join my live because I go live quite often. Nice to meet you all. If you want to learn about me, when we finish, just consume the first 10 to 20 posts that I have, read the captions, go to my website and you learn all about me. Okay? So, hi there. Hello. Hi, Amoy the realtor. Hi, everyone. Hi. So, you have to decide. Are you on social media to get popular or are you on social media to make money? Which one? Because they're different. Okay, the strategies you're going to use for those two are different. If you're on Instagram to be popular, I don't know how to help you. Okay, because I don't know how to help people become popular. I only help people. Thanks, love. Thanks for telling me I'm looking beautiful. Thank you. I only know how to help people make money. Okay, some of you are so focused on being popular, having 500,000 followers, having your reels have so many views and likes and all of that. You don't focus on really how to sell. Okay, so if you're focused on making money, you won't worry so much about going viral, or you won't worry so much about one reel getting 200 views and the other one getting 2,000 or 5,000. Doesn't matter, because if you look at a lot of the coaches and even a lot of the businesses that are making a lot of money, I'm not talking about celebrities, okay, not the celebrities, I'm talking about us people, okay, us masses, us people here, not the Oprahs and the Beyoncés, us people. So if you look at us people, most of us people that are making 7 figures, 8 figures, actually have less than 100,000 followers. Okay? Actually have less than 100,000 followers. So stop feeling like you have to have all these followers to make money. A lot of people, on the other hand, who have 500,000 followers, 1 million, 5 million views, they are not making money on Instagram, or they don't even have as much money as some people who have 15,000 followers. So, it's just vanity. It's, so you have to decide. Again, if you want to be popular, that's fine. Okay? If you want to be popular, you want to be famous, that's fine. But I don't know how to help you become famous or popular. Now, it's not a bad thing for your reel to go viral. Obviously, when I had 2 or is it 3, I had 2 reels that have been more than 1 million views. I have one that is getting close to 1 million. I think it's about 800,000 views. It brings you a lot of followers, right? It gives you more exposure, more people follow you. It doesn't mean they're going to buy from you, okay? So I just want to burst your bubble today. So your reels going viral doesn't mean you're going to make money. Okay, the people who are going to pay for your products or your services may actually come from your reels that have only 200 views. Hello, knock knock. Is anybody there? Did you guys hear me? Okay, the people who are actually going to buy from you may come from your posts that only get 2 likes. They may come from your reels that only get 300 views or 50 views, okay? And the ones, the viral reach, yes, Dr. Jack, and the ones, the posts that are viral, yes, you'll get the masses to follow you, everybody will follow you, your following will look good, but some of those people may not buy from you. So, again, there's nothing wrong with trying to be popular. I'm 52 years old. I don't need to be popular. I've never even wanted to be popular, okay? I just want to impact people. I want to make money, and I want to fulfill my purpose and live a meaningful life, okay? And be able to provide for my family and be a good partner to my husband and be a good mother to my kids and a good friend to all of you, okay? But if some of you want to be popular, you better go and meet the popularity coaches, because I don't know how to make people popular. So stop deleting your post was number, I don't remember what number it was. Now, who is writing? It was number 2. And it leads us to number 3, meaning you have to ask yourself, am I on social media to make money, or am I on social media to get popular? Because if whatever your answer is going to determine what you focus on and how you handle what you're doing. Okay? Number four, and I know a lot of you wonder about this. It actually helps to use, number 4, if you want to make money on social media, it actually helps to use trending audios. I found that, okay? I go to the Explore page a lot, and I go and look at reels there that are trending. I look for trending audios. I look for trending reels, and I use those, okay? It helps to increase your reach, Okay, obviously, because if something is trending, there are more eyes on that thing. That's what trending means. Trending means many people are using that audio. Many people are going to be on that page, with that audio. So it helps to use trending audio. So if you feel like, oh, why is everybody using it? Helps, but it's not 100%. You don't have to. I use a lot of trending audios, but sometimes when I create a reel, I feel like there's no trending audio that matches the reel. So I go and look for some of my 80s music or any other music that I feel matches it. So number 4 was on your reels. Yes, please use trending audios because it will put more eyes on your platform. So the way I find trending reels and trending audios is I go to the explore page and I look through what is there and what is trending and what is popular. And there's these DJs now. I don't know if you guys have seen them on the explore page, that they mix the music and they're like, this is trending, I'll just save it and use it another day. So yes, that does help for sure. And another thing I want to say is that making money on social media, yes, you can have a lot of us want to have an online business, either service-based where we're teaching something, where we're monetizing our knowledge as a coach or as a consultant, right? Or, we're either as coaching or consulting, or we're creating digital products like ebooks or online courses and all of that, right? There's the service-based and then there's the product-based, right? But you can also monetize your Instagram by Instagram paying you, right? Instagram is now paying people for reels. I'm monetized. My reels are monetized. It's not a lot of money, but it's something. Like last cycle, every cycle is 4 weeks. It's from like the 21st to the 21st. Last month in total, I got about 520 from Instagram. So, not bad money. Not bad. You take it to the grocery store, you pay your utilities. It's not bad money doing something that you love, because I love content creation. Some of you hate it. I actually I have to be honest, I love content creation. I'm a very creative person. Creating content for me is like a hobby. I just love it. Because I have so much information in my head that I want to put out there. Creating reels is a very nice and easy and fun way for me to do it. So, last month I got about 520 from Instagram. Not bad money. Not bad, right? So there are many people who earn a lot more than that because their views get a lot of reels. They have reels that go viral, all of that. So, you can also monetize your Instagram by Instagram paying you by doing reels. So you want to create as many reels as you can so that you can get monetized. There are also other ways to make money from Instagram, all the affiliate partnerships and collaborations and all of that. There's many other ways, right? But I wanted to put that out there so that you'll know about it. Then the next tip I want to give you if you want to make money on social media is that you have to respond to your comments. I have to be quiet here. I do not understand some of you. I see you have a business. People post nice comments on your post and you don't respond. Or some of you will just like the post. Some of you, I come to your pages, to your posts, and I give you a nice comment and you just like it. You don't post a message there. You don't say thank you. You don't, you just like it. If you want to make money, if you want to have a business, if you want to build a brand, you have to respond to people. Comments are people talking to you. It's rude. Okay? It's rude when people post nice things about you. It's rude for you not to respond. If I was walking in the grocery store, right, and you saw me walking and you're like, oh, hi. You're like, oh, hi, I really like your weave. I like the color of your weave. Do you think I'm just going to smile and keep walking? How will you feel if I smile and just keep walking? How will you feel? I will smile and I'll say, oh, thank you very much. That's so nice of you. Thank you very much. Would you like to know where I got it from? Yeah, because, it's a sewing weave. Or would you like to know who did my sewing weave for me? You have to respond to your comments. If you're too busy to respond to your comments, then you're not yet ready to make money on social media. It also helps your engagement. Okay? The more you respond to comments, the more that the algorithm sees that you're interacting with your posts, and the more they'll show your posts. But aside from all the technical algorithm, it's just polite. And it's rude not to respond. We're also used to liking. You just like. I find it rude. Again, for me, it's all about etiquette. I'm very, very particular about etiquette. Maybe that's why I've been successful at business, but just liking a comment is not very polite. So I had to add that in here. Respond to your comments. Liking is not enough. Okay? Number 6, if you want to make money on social media, you have to go live, my dear sisters. A lot of you are forgetting about going live. Everybody is now reels. Nothing compares to going live. Let me do a poll. How many of you are learning from me on this live? And how many of you love listening to me live? If you're watching the replay, answer it in the comments. How many of you gain value from when I come live? How many of you enjoy it when I'm actually live and you can talk to me live? Dr. Jack, PhD, says I'm learning. Who else? No, tell me the truth. If you're not enjoying it, don't say anything. Dr. Grace, when did you sleep in? Hi, Dr. Grace. That is my fellow pediatrician, my colleague, my sister, everything. Okay, everybody is saying me, I'm learning. So put yourself in that position and say, okay, so if I want to start making money on social media, I need to start going live like Dr. Iyabo. I don't need to go live every single day, but I need to start going live once or twice or maybe 3 times a week. You don't have to go live for a long time like me. I just like to talk. Sometimes, let me tell you a joke. Sometimes when I'm going live and I tell my hubby and I say, Neil, I'm going live. I'll see you soon. And I say, I'm going live. Everybody, please try to be quiet. And then Neil will ask me and say, so how long will you be? And I'll tell him, like 30 minutes. And he'll say, oh, that means an hour and a half. He knows I like to talk. Once I get into my flow, for me, I'm naturally a teacher, okay? And for me, teaching is about being in the flow. Once I start to teach, I get into the flow. So even if I've prepared 7 points, I'll end up giving you 14 points because for me, it just comes naturally to teach, okay? So this next thing I wanted to tell you is that you have to go live. Everybody is focusing now about reels. Yes, reels are really good. Reels are good to increase your followers. They're good to increase your exposure. They're good to have people see you and what you're doing. And they're also good for leads. I don't want to say that. I have gotten leads from reels and I have made sales from leads. So I don't want to discount it. Reels are very, very, very important, but lives are crucial. Okay? Did you hear me? Write that down. Reels are very important for making money, but going live is crucial for you to make money. Because it's hard, unless you're selling $10 things, okay? If you're selling $10 things or you're selling $50 ebooks, it's okay. You don't have to go live. You can just keep posting reels and graphics and carousels. If you're a high-ticket coach, okay? If you're a high-ticket coach or you're selling high-ticket things, nobody's going to write you a check for $2,000 or even $1,000 or, like me, $3,000 for a week if they don't hear what you're saying live, if they don't feel what you are like, if they can't have a feel of your personality, if they can't hear your voice live, if they can't see if they connect with you, if you're vibing with them, like you guys say, vibing, right? You know, it is important. It's important to go live. Especially if you're selling high ticket things. Nobody's going to write you a check for 2,000. I've had people pay me 25,000 for 8 weeks. Okay? No, they would not have done that if they haven't watched me live over and over and over and over and had a feeling for who I am, what my personality is. Okay, so yes, somebody has typed it for me. Reels are very good, but lives are critical. They're critical and they're crucial, especially if you're selling high dollar things. You want to know who this person is. Who is this person you're going to write a $5,000 check for? You scroll through her page. You don't hear her voice anywhere. You don't see where she has talked anywhere. You don't know if she's a scammer. You don't know, because there are many scammers everywhere in the world these days. We have to be careful. You don't know if she's a scammer. You don't know if it's really Dr. Iyabo, or maybe it's a platform that stole Dr. Iyabo's name. You know that happens too. These scammers are stealing people's usernames, and they're posting it and pretending like those people. So if you go to a page where you scroll all through and you don't see the person speaking live at all, please don't write a check for 1,000 or 2,000 for them. Hear their voice. Make sure you know who they are. So it is crucial. I wanted to say this. I wanted to bring you all back to reality, because I know everybody's, oh, reels. Come and pay me to help you do reels. Come on. Reels are important. Look, I post a lot of reels. You guys see my page. Sometimes I post up to 5 or 6 reels a day because I'm obsessed with reels. I love posting reels. I just love it. I'm always looking for the latest app, and I love posting reels. It's my hobby. But I'm telling you, as a seasoned business coach of 19 years, don't forget about going live. Okay? Don't forget about going live. It is the same thing as you have a business offline and you get to meet the owner once in a while. It's very, very nice. Okay? When I first started my business, I was there. I met all the families. I knew the grandparents. I knew them. It was nice. They would walk in and say the child had a fever. We would first talk about the vacation they had been on and when grandma was visiting or which dog they got. I spoke to them live. They loved me. They referred their friends. They trusted me, and I made a name for myself in that community. It's the same thing on social media. It's the same thing. Okay? People want to know who you are. See all the people that have joined my live. So many of you have been on this live. If you don't go live often, when you finally go live, it will be crickets. Only one person will join your live. But if people know you're going live often and they get value from you, they will keep coming. Dr. Jack, PhD, says, do you often announce when you're going live? Yes, I do. I have been doing that more. I usually, these days, I usually create a graphic and I post it and I schedule it. But just to be on the safe side, because sometimes when I'm walking, I do walking live. Sometimes when I'm walking in the morning or in the evening, not in the evening, in the morning when the lighting is good, I may just go live. So make sure you have your notifications on for me. But I usually announce when I'm going live. I try to do that more. So you guys got that. Make sure you go live. And then, okay, the most important tip. Are you guys ready to hear the most important tip if you want to make money online? Are you guys ready? This is the most important tip. It is the last tip. Then I'm out of here. Okay? Then I'm out of here because I'm going out to dinner with my husband. I have a date tonight. Okay? I have a dinner date tonight with my husband. So I have to go and get ready for my dinner date with my husband. Okay? So Dr. Jack, PhD, says she's ready. Okay, who else is ready? I need 3 readies. Then I'll tell you the most important. Okay, very good. Mela 96 says she's ready. Who else is ready for the most? It's the 7th one. And if you came late, Dr. Grace, and if you came late, just watch the replay on my page. Okay? Who else is ready for the 3rd tip? I need 3 yeses. Okay, very good. If you want to make money on social media, you have to really build a solid brand. What does that mean in simple language? Okay, what does that mean in simple language? You have to consistently show up. You have to be confident about articulating what it is that you're offering so that you can build a name for yourself. Okay? You heard what I said about how I built a name for myself even 19 years ago when I started my business. I was showing up consistently because I was the owner of the practice. I was seeing all the patients then because I had to see all the patients. I didn't have enough money to hire anybody, but I was seeing them. I was showing up. I was warm with them. I built a name for myself in that community. Dr. O, Dr. O, Dr. O, Dr. O. I won awards with insurance companies. In 2014, I won the award for the practice that was doing the most health checks in Georgia. In the state of Georgia, there were only 3 of us. Peach State Health Insurance, I won an award with them. Okay, I built a name for myself. Milestone Pediatrics, Milestone, everybody knew me in that community. Okay, you have to build a solid brand for yourself because personal branding, this is here, it is the now, and it is the future. I'm telling you, whether you want to be a business owner or not, or whether you want to continue with your 9 to 5, if you want to eventually make money from social media, build your brand. How do you build your brand? You create content around what it is that you want to offer, whether you want to educate or entertain or eventually sell. Decide what it is you want to do. Start creating content all around that topic or those topics, okay? Hire a personal branding coach like myself who knows what they're talking about, who has been in business for more than 10 years. Hire a business coach, somebody who's had a successful business for more than 10 years, whether it's offline or online. I'm telling you, business is business. That's another thing. Don't let people deceive you and say that, oh, that woman or that man, they've only had a business offline. They won't know anything about online businesses. That is as false can be. Okay? Did you hear me? That is as false can be. Don't listen to them, oh. Okay? I'm going to put Nigerian, Yoruba. Don't listen to them, oh. It's just people who have only had an online business and they're trying to talk you into buying their business, okay? I always give the example of Shark Tank, okay? If you look at Shark Tank, when those sharks sit down, who watches Shark Tank here? Who watches Shark Tank? When they sit down and all these, business or aspiring business owners come to them and talk to them, there are all sorts of business owners. There's people who are in the service-based industry. There's people who bake. There's people who are making cleaners. There's people, cleaning agents. There are people who are, it's all sorts of people who come and present their business deals in front of these sharks. And these sharks are so seasoned in business that they're able to help all of them, critique all of them. So please, business is business. Don't listen to anybody that says that woman or that man. Yeah, Dragon's Den, exactly. Dragon's Den is the same thing. If you're seasoned in business, it doesn't matter whether it's an online business or offline business, or it's a doctor's office, or it's a baking business, or it's a tech business. I'm telling you, the truth is that business strategy is fundamentally the same, okay? But there's a caveat. It's fundamentally the same. But you'll find that the longer somebody has been in business, the more knowledgeable they are about all other businesses. Yes, if you've been in business for only 5 years and you've been in the baking business for 5 years, it may be a stretch, right? Saying you want to advise somebody to open a medical practice. It may be a stretch. But if you've been in business for more than 10 years, even if it's the baking business and a doctor comes to you and they're like, I'd like to start a business, I promise you that person will be able to give them numbers 1 to 10 of what they need to do, because it's all the same. Yes, the nitty-gritty things like go for coding, this and that, yes, you may need to get consultants for that, okay? But all of the business strategies are the same. So please, 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 I don't know how I got to that topic, but I was talking about personal branding. It's so important. A lot of you are not taking your personal brand seriously, okay? Because you're starters and stoppers. You start, then you stop. You start, then you stop. Many of you on here are guilty of that. You guys like doing that too much. You start, then you stop. You start, then you go missing for some time. You get discouraged. You get distracted, then you come back. You can't do that if you're trying to build a brand. You can't do that. You have to be consistent. If it's only once a week you can post, then post once a week. But don't start off posting every day or posting 3 times a day, then you go missing for 4 weeks. It's not good for your brand, okay? Or you say you're going to try out LinkedIn, you're going to try out YouTube, you're going to try out podcasts. It's not good for your brand. In the long run, it's not good. This is why so many businesses start and they fail, okay? But personal branding is important. I'm telling you, in the next 5 to 10 years, in fact, before people employ, even for employment, they will start to ask you what your brand is or what your platform is, or what. That time is coming. In fact, it's already here. It's already here. So yes, personal branding is more in the context of if you want to be your own business owner, but even if you're employed now, you're working a 9 to 5 or 8 to 8 or 6 to 6, start building your brand. Again, because I'm 52 years old, I can assure you that as you get older, you will start thinking, even if you don't do, you will start thinking of having your own business. And once you have your brand, it's easier for you to have a business. It's also, once you have a really powerful brand, it's also easier for you to, like you guys use the word pivot. It's also easier to pivot from one business to another. Okay, like with me now, I had my pediatric practice for a long time, then I came on social media. I started to use the name Dr. Iyabo. I used the glory of me having a business in the past and that strong personal brand to build my brand here. So, it just makes you, it's like, it makes your name more trustworthy, right? It makes you, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, I'm missing that name, not trustworthy, but it gives you more, it gives you more weight. Who can think of a better name? Like if you hear of Oprah, you know what she does. If you hear of Beyonce, you know what they do. You have to create that name for yourself. You have to. So please, guys, I'm saying it again here. I talk about it all the time. Especially those of you who are younger, start to build your brand on social media. Credibility. Thank you. Integrity. Credibility is the word I was looking for. Thank you, guys. Thanks for helping. Tayo, hi. Is that Tayo Bolu? Tayo, hi. Yes, credibility is the word I was looking for. But integrity, value, all those are relevant too. You have to build your credibility. Especially us professionals, we get too busy. We don't remember what You have to start building your brand. It can be a brand around making sausage rolls, okay? It can be a brand around making hair dyes. It can be the simplest brand, but start creating content around that, okay? I'm going to take the last question, then I'm out of here, guys. Olumuyiwa says, how do you balance authenticity with personal branding? AKA what you want to be known for versus your authentic self. I love that question. How do you balance authenticity with personal branding? AKA how do you balance what you want to be known for versus your authentic self? I'll say choose your authentic self. Okay? Olumuyiwa, your authentic self and what you want to be known for, they have to align. Give me an example. They have to align for your personal brand to be authentic. Because, authenticity is one of the hallmarks of personal branding. If what you're putting out there is not true to yourself, that personal brand is not going to really be credible. Okay? So my answer to you will be, choose your authentic self. What does your authentic self love doing? What does your authentic self love teaching? If your authentic self loves baking pies and that's what you want to show on Instagram, but you want to be known for being a very good surgeon, there's going to be a clash. It's not going to work. Okay? It's not going to work. That was a perfect example, and I'm sure many people struggle with that. You could be a doctor or a lawyer and you love baking, okay? Or you love doing makeup. Let's use that example. You're a doctor who loves doing makeup. You've done makeup for so many people. You do your makeup really well, and you want to develop, you want to come on, your authentic self is, I just want to make women look beautiful. I want to teach them how to do their makeup in their eyes, how to apply lashes, how to do all of that. But I'm also an orthopedic surgeon though. I want people to see that I'm this big professional. I want to be known for orthopedic surgery, but my authentic self is telling me I need to teach makeup. You go with teaching makeup. Okay? You go with teaching makeup. Yeah. You go with teaching makeup. So I hope I answered the question, because this is what happens. This is why many people get burnt out. They get discouraged. They hate their job. They hate what they're doing because their mind, their heart is really somewhere else. But they're thinking people are going to make fun of them, that because they have this big degree, they're now teaching makeup, or they have this big degree and they're baking pies. Well, like I always say, if you're going to be concerned about what people think of you, you're not yet ready to have a social media platform. I'm not concerned about what people think of me. The only person I'm concerned who thinks something of me is God. Okay? I put it on a reel the other day to help you guys. If you can separate yourself from what people think, or how you look, or what you're saying, or who you're going to offend, or somebody who's going to say, what's wrong with this doctor that she's now a coach? Doesn't she have patients to see? Or what's wrong with this doctor who is now cooking jollof rice and on Instagram? Doesn't she have a job? If you're concerned about all that, you're not yet ready to have an online personal brand, okay? You serve God, not humans. In the process of serving God, inevitably you're going to serve humans, okay? You live out your purpose. You live out a meaningful life. You obey God with what he's telling you to do. Inadvertently, you're going to bless humans as well. But if you're so caught up with this image that you want to portray that is not really you, it's going to show in your branding. This is why a lot of you, the content you create is not even good, because you're trying to be who you are not. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. God bless all of you. You guys know what I offer, okay? My coaching is not cheap. My coaching is not for everybody, but one thing for sure is that it will change your life forever, okay? My coaching will change your life forever. I'm that coach that you can hire that will help you with everything, okay? You come to me, I help you with your career, I help you with your business, I help you with your weight loss, I help you with your confidence, I help you with your public speaking, I help you with your dating, with your relationship. Yes, I'm that coach. I'm your high performance coach. What does high performance mean? For you to perform high in life, all of those parts I said, you have to improve them. You have to elevate them. Your business is not going to work out if your personal life is suffering. Your personal life will suffer if your money is not right. Your health will suffer if your business is not right. All of those things they're all intertwined. So I'm that coach that can help you with all of them. Your life coach, your business coach. Okay? I'm not specialized. The only thing I specialize in is I only coach women who want to be high-performing women. Okay? That's my specialty. I coach women who want to be high performers like me, who want to excel at what they're doing, who want to live a meaningful life, who want to have great impact. That's my specialty. I only coach women who want to be amazing, high achieving, high performing. That's my specialty. So that's why my coach is not for everybody. It's only for a select few. So don't feel bad if you can't afford it. Don't feel bad. It's not for everybody. But if you feel that you are ready to be that amazing public speaker, to excel at business, to be confident, to have that high self-esteem, to start monetizing your speaking, to monetize your content creation, to excel with your dating and your relationships, to improve your marriage, to dress better, to shed those unwanted pounds, all of those things, then I'm inviting you to enroll in my coaching. My week-to-week coaching is $3,125. I say that because that has been my most attractive one for women, because again, it's not easy to put down $25,000 for 8 weeks, I understand. But I have my week-to-week, which is $3,125. My 8 weeks is $25,000. And then if you want the ultimate, the gold standard, that's like you're going to school again. Okay? Like you're going to school, like you're going to college again for 6 months. You get my 6-month coaching, which is $75,000. And for those 3 programs, you get me unlimited. Okay? You get, even for the 1 week, you actually get me unlimited for the 7 days. I will be in your life in the DM for those 7 days, unlimited. It's not like you'll only see me for 1 hour, then that's it. No. We will have 1 hour Zoom sessions for 5 days out of the 7 days. We will have 1 hour one-on-one Zoom sessions for 5 days, but for the 7 days, you'll have me unlimited. Whether it's a Saturday or Sunday, I'll be coaching you in the DM. Do this, do that. Have you done this? It's unlimited. So imagine having Dr. Iyabo for 24 hours. Well, not when we're sleeping, sorry. 24 minus the 8 or 9 hours we're sleeping, except when we're sleeping, yes. So imagine having, and then if we have different time zones, we're going to be sleeping at different times, but we'll work it out. I've had, most of my clients are even in different time zones. So imagine having me in your life for all of those hours except when you're sleeping for 7 days. Imagine what you gain from me in a live session for 1 hour. Imagine what you'll gain, okay, from me. So it's a no-brainer. Olumuyiwa says, sis, do you have a payment plan for those who might not be able to afford your bill in one swoop or really want your coaching could help them? I do not have a payment plan, love. I don't. So it's better you get all the money up front than come when you're ready. I do not. But if the $25,000 is too much for you, just pay week by week. Once you pay for 1 week, I'll coach you for 1 week, okay? And you'll see how you do with that. You can come back for more, or a lot of the women who sign up for 1 week, they immediately want more, and they're like, oh, I want to do 4 weeks. I want to do 8 weeks. So, sorry, I do not have a payment plan. I don't. But if you think you need a payment plan, then just go for the 1 week. It's $3,000. My 1 week, like I said to you guys, my 1 week is equivalent for 1 year coaching that you guys pay for some coaching programs. Yeah, I say that confidently. What you'll get from me in a week is equivalent to 1 year or 6 months or prolonged coaching that you get from some coaches. I'm not saying all, some coaches. So it's not about the length of time. It's about the value you get and the experience of the person coaching you. Because some of you are like, 1 week, $3,000. Yes, 1 week, $3,000. Yes, because you're going to get so much information. You're going to learn so much in that 1 week. right? So yes, I really enjoyed this live. Thank you all for joining. It will be on my page on Instagram if you're just joining. And again, if you are interested in my coaching, you know how to find me. Just come to my DM. Just come to my DM and we will chat. Yeah, thank you, Olumuyiwa. Olumuyiwa says, love your style, sis. Value ain't cheap. Yeah, value is not cheap. It's not. Okay, guys, bye. I'll see you in a few days live again. Actually, I'm coming back live on Sunday. I have a tea time. Don't forget, I'm going to remind you guys tomorrow. My tea time this Sunday is at 1 p.m. Don't forget it. It's going to be amazing. I'll post it again. My guest is just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'll post about it tomorrow. But bye, guys. Love you all. Bye.